Today I'm going to tell a story about Once Upon a Stone Age. There was a boy named Pelio. Pelio woke up in the night. There was no source of light except for the blazing fire at the mouth of the cave. He looked around and saw his mother sleeping beside his little sister. He searched for his father. He saw him sleeping near the mouth of the cave. He wanted to go and sleep beside him, but he was not allowed to. Only the strongest members of the clan could sleep near the mouth of the cave. Seeing the fire, it reminded about Pelio about how his forefathers discovered fire. Grandpa told him, Pelio, one of our forefathers accidentally struck 2 flint stones, and then the spark lit dried grass. Since then, we've learned to use fire in different ways. Along with keeping us warm, fire also helped us to protect ourselves from wild animals. Then he thought about how the clan got and lived in that cave. Once he asked Grandpa, how long have we been living in that cave? He said, ever since there was a fire in the forest, Pelio, Grandpa answered. He said, there was a forest fire in the forest. Before we were in that cave, we used to live in herds of animals. When there was a forest fire in the forest, great grandpa knew that the clan would not be able to run fast enough to escape the fire. He demanded that the clan should climb up the hill. It was not easy to climb up the hill because it was rocky and had no grass or trees on it. The stronger members of the clan helped the others climb as fast as possible. When they reached the top, they all whooped together to celebrate their escape. The next thing I knew was my mother calling out, Pelio, wake up, don't you want to go? Every morning, women and other children would go into the forest to collect fruits and berries. I asked Father, can I come with you today? He said, no, Pelio, not until you're old enough to go on hunting trips. He said, I was sad. So I asked, seeing that I was sad, my father gave me his knife and said, use this knife to protect the people in the forest when they are collecting firewood, fruits and berries. I was happy when he gave me the knife. When we came, we had wandered a lot, so when we came back, we had got enough food for the clan. The hunters returned with only a deer and a squirrel. They all looked worried because of the scarcity of food in the area. They all started the fire to roast the meat. After we had dinner, Grandpa said, we have to search for another place to live before the winter sets in. It was cold when we started our journey. We had to cover our bodies with animal skins to keep us warm. We walked and walked until we got to a warmer place. All we had to do was to search for a cave. So, we walked and walked for weeks until we found a cave. The others looked at it and decided to make it our new home. Our journey had finally come to an end. When we got to the cave, there were carvings of men catching mammoths and deer. This scared my little sister. My mother said, don't worry. This was drawn by the clan that was residing there before us. And so, my father came to me and gave me a sphere that was as tall as me. He asked me to accompany him on a fishing trip. I was overjoyed when he gave me the sphere. This is all about Once Upon a Stone Age.